Rocky, I know this is your big comeback. And I know I came back from the dead to train you. But the fight tonight is due on Saturday. No way, Father. You just what you knew. Shoe bliss. You really ease her up. Got too many syllables. I go lightheaded there.
Sylvester Stallone's voice is one of the most recognizable in cinema history, and for some reason, that makes everybody want to attempt it. Hollywood legends, seasoned comedians, or complete amateurs. Nobody seems capable of resisting giving this impression a go.
Remember that Rocky coach? Classic scene, he comes into his house at night, Rocky, you can be the champion. We can be rich and I won't have to play the penguin anymore. Rocky's so cool, wasn't he?
All right. Yeah.
I remember one time a guy put a nail in his glove and put a hole right in my cheek, Rocky.
Is that right?
See, Stallone's problem is he's Rocky in every movie. You see Cliffhanger? It's been 2 years since that accident, and you can't get over it.
You were there! I was up in that room, not you!
Rocky.
Sylvester Stallone's made a career out of saving the day, so naturally, he'd be heroic in a real-life emergency, right? Jason Statham's experience proves that isn't exactly the case.
So I'm in the truck there, and I slam on the brakes where I'm supposed to stop. Nothing happens. Next thing you know, I've hit 2 cameramen. I literally thought I'd killed them. It was like a split second later, and we just like sinking fast, straight to the bottom. And, eventually I come out at the surface. And at that point, Jimmy, I mean, you really do understand who your friends are. So I'm looking around.
Who's there?
I look out, I said, where's Sly? And he's, stood on the side of the dock there with his iPhone, like that, going, hey, Jason, you need a towel? Translated, that means, hey, do you need a towel?
Yeah, we need a translator with him. Yeah, exactly. That's hilarious.
Everybody hates missing out on a cool party, and turns out Sylvester is no exception.
Sylvester Stallone, he lives up we're like in a gated community. He lives over there. And he wasn't invited. I would have invited him, but we had about maybe 40, 50 people there. Right. And the security, they had security helicopters like it was the president. Yeah. They're like, Mr. Washington, Rocky's out front. He's pacing. he's like looking in the gate. I said, should we let him in? I'm like, yeah, let Sylvester come in. Yeah. They said he was outside looking sad. Like, man. Can you see Rocky?
Yo, Mr. Mandela, how you doing?
Mr. Mandela, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? Yo, Adrian. It's Mandela here. It's Mandela over here.
Being an actor has its advantages, and Hank Azaria discovered that a good Stallone impression works better than his own voice in certain situations.
So when I got to L.A., when I was in my early 20s, I couldn't get a table in any restaurants or clubs, and I would call as celebrities and get a table. I would really do that, yeah.
Now, like, who would you call that?
I would call as Stallone, mostly.
Right.
And I really did do this.
So you call, like, the Ivy or something? What would you say?
Yeah, I'd say, how you doing? This is Sly. I want to come down tonight. We have a few people, nothing special. And, but, maybe they're late, so my buddy Hank Azaria will be coming. If he comes, just let him sit down first,
But channeling Stallone for personal gain isn't a new concept, because apparently it's been John Caw's side hobby this whole time.
Well, yes, on a few years ago, working with Steve Penk, we used to do, Stallone was quite, he's one of those, movie characters who's very instantly impersonatable these days. And I remember one time we phoned a hotel. Stallone ready to make a booking, and they said, right, well, one is one this, and one that, and then the first side, and go to the turtle, and then when you sorted that out, if I can have this, and you get a little food, a great thing, and a blue turtle. You want a great thing and a blue turtle, sir?
I guess Juilliard helped for a brief moment. I could enunciate to the back row, just like Sylvester Stallone doing Hamlet. This would be a place where Stallone could do Hamlet. To be, or what?
And speaking of Shakespeare, Steve Coogan's got his own take on Rocky's version of Hamlet. But is it better than Robin's? Only one way to find out.
You do Sylvester Stallone, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I like to do Sylvester Stallone as Hamlet.
Sylvester Stallone as Hamlet.
To be or not to be. What is noble in the mind to stuff the slings and arrows of outrageous sport, or to take a sidewinder helicopter and napalm an entire village.
Getting impersonated by Hollywood is flattering, but when your family does it, that's just pure disrespect wrapped in love.
Who does the best impersonation of your father?
Probably Sistine. Yeah. That is, you know what? You're really smart.
Come on, sis.
How you doing?
How you
doing?
No, I don't think so.
I'll have this for breakfast. I'll have my shake. I want my pancakes. Put some scrambled eggs and some jelly in them.
Jelly, you go back in a while. Have you ever have some steak and clam on the half shell?
Good morning.
He knows me.
But why stop at the ladies? Sylvester's own brother has got some moves of his own when it comes to nailing the impression.
And here's my brother sitting in this office that's huge, you know, acting like the big shot, right? So I walk up, I go, listen, do you think there's a chance that I could just get maybe a 15-second, just the musical part, you know, wah, wah, wah. So, you know, I figured a movie's so big I could, you know, pay my bills.
Right. Yeah, I don't think so.
I said, well, I said, that is very encouraging. Thank you, very encouraging.
It's the Bee Gees.
I said, yeah, I know it's the Bee Gees. So anything, so he goes, yeah. So he tried to humor me, go write some stuff, maybe. You know what? And I figured the only way if the Bee Gees die, that's the only way I'd get in the movie. Anyway, so Sly goes, remember those songs you wrote? Yeah, I do. You mean the ones you rejected?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember them. He goes, well, you know. Now he's blowing me up, right?
All right, here we go. Here's Sylvester Stallone, Robert De Niro, Eric Roberts, Al Pacino, and John Travolta. If they were all going to the zoo together.
Hey, yo, fellas.
You want to check out the zebra? Yo, who wants to see the zebra? De Niro, you want to see the zebra?
Arnold and Sylvester have competed over everything for decades, from action movies to bigger muscles, but now seems like impressions is the latest rivalry.
Tat, talking. Yeah. He goes, you want to carve a pumpkin? I go,
You want to carve my pumpkin?
I'm telling you.
No, yeah.
Most celebrities do a surface-level Stallone impression, but Aries Spears, you'll never watch Rocky the same way again.
And I'm a huge Sly fan. I love them Rocky movies. I'm gonna come out with Rocky 48. I'll be right there. My favorite Rocky movie was Rocky 3 when his trainer died. Not because his trainer died, just hearing Stallone cry for the first time was magical. Stallone starts crying, Mick! Mick! Yeah, Mick! I got what do, Mick! Hey, what do? Hey, you know I don't want it no more. What are you talking about? And when I first got in the ring, I didn't care what happened to me. I didn't care. But now as you, as a kid, I want to lose what I got. What are you playing to, Andrew? I try to bring me down and never bang!
Most people meeting Stallone would rehearse what to say, but Jim Brewer's dad, he just showed up and let chaos take the wheel.
Dad got to meet Sylvester Stallone. That was probably the funniest moment of all Saturday Night Live that was never filmed. My dad, you know, World War II vet, you know, shuffles around. I'm like, Sylvester Stallone, do you mind meeting my dad? He's like, absolutely, I'd love to. Father, I'd love to meet him. Mr. Brewer, what's going on? So my dad goes, hey, they got an Elks Club where you're at, Sylvester? $1.99 beer, all you can drink, and $2 a spaghetti night every Wednesday night. Sylvester's like, listen, I don't know what you mean by no Elks Club, but the next time you're with me, Mr. B, I'll bring you to my place, Planet Hollywood. Yeah, been there. $20 a beer, $40 a burger. Yeah, I'm taking you to the Elks. That's ridiculous.
Apparently, speaking Stallone is its own skill set, and Fahim Anwar's proven he's fluent in it. Well, kind of.
I used to have this stand-up bit where I'm like, this is Sylvester Stallone doing crowd work. I'd be like, hey, good to meet everybody. We work. The whole bit is that it's like barely decipherable, you know? I'm like, hey, what's your name? They're like, what? I'm like, hey, what's your name? And then some people can understand me. They speak sly. What I always loved is like the person would be confused, and then the person sitting next to them would be like, "You say, what's your name?" Like they're interpreting.
So what's your name?
Oh, Michael.
They're angry.
I'm like, yeah, Michael, it's a great name. It's a great name. And I'm like, yeah, we for work. Yeah, we got any brothers and sisters? You got any brothers and sisters? And then they go, what? I go, what part of you got any brothers and sisters do you not understand? And then they go, yeah, I got a brother. And I go, yeah, that's great.
You do, though.
Yeah, it's mostly just me.
Well, it is. It mostly you, right?
Yeah, I do all my own stunts, you know what I mean? People pay a lot of money to come to the theater. They want to know what I'm doing inside, you know?
Last question before we start the audience questions. Stallone or Schwarzenegger?
Hey, come on,
show this
Sly.
clip.
It's got to be Sly. You're the disease and I'm the cure, you know, where he's doing that stuff, you know. So which was good stuff.
Thanks for watching.